play-in game. We have the captain of the band of brothers, Mark Richter, and the captain of the Goblins, Isaac I.C. Hot Cohen. Boys, moment of truth. Winner prevails, takes on Joe Who. No easy task, but the task at hand right now is this game, 1 7-inning game. We're going to start with Mark Richter. Mark, what do you have to say about the choice words coming from the Goblins locker room?
We're ready for them. We mercied them in game 1, and we had a winnable game 2, but ultimately we lost. So I feel like we're a pretty even squad, and it's going to be a great game.
All right, Mark, we're going to go on to now the chatty Isaac Cohen coming from the Goblin squad. Isaac, all those words, all those, I can't even repeat them on air right now. Tell me right now what goes into psyching out your club, the opposing team, the opponent, like that. Do you think it works? Like he just said, he almost took 2 against you guys. He mercied you guys. What gives you guys all that confidence?
All right, so we didn't have our full team last time. We're missing 2 key players. So the mercy happened with a lot of, we were all out of position and everything like that. So we don't really consider that a real mercy. Game 2, we came back with half our team and beat them. So we're excited to play them with our full squad right now. We think we should have an easy time.
How many phone calls have you received from Jackie Schwecki in the last 3 days?
Jackie's ready. Jackie's ready.
We know Jackie's ready. All right, boys, good luck today. And the best team advance, and then good luck, either of you, against Joe Who. 1 game, 1 mission, advance to take on Joe Who in the semifinals. Isaac Mizrahi, a.k.a. Bill, leading off here against Freddie Hittery on the bump for Band of Brothers. And here is the first pitch of the 2023 Msb Post season. Isaac Bill Mizrahi, his freshly laundered pants. And here's the pitch. Take strike 1. We have Richter at short. There's a ground ball deflected off the glove on the carom, and Isaac Mizrahi's there at first base for a leadoff base knock, and there's the first base runner of the 2023 Msb postseason. Bottom of the first, no score. Jackie Schwecki on the mound, first pitch. Salem takes inside, 1-0. 2 on, 2 out, Albert Richter at the plate. No score, bottom of the first. There is a called strike 1. Humpback liner, there for the grab. And they get out of a jam. We head to the second, no score. Natan Safdie takes advantage of the vacant left field. And Natan leads off the inning with a solo home run. Natan Safdie gets the Goblins on the board, makes them pay with the defensive alignment. They pulled their left fielder. They played 3 outfielders all on the right side, and Natan Safdie taking advantage of what they gave him, scores 1-0. Runner on first after the infield base hit from Levy. Here's Mosseri, takes a cold strike 1. Freddie Hittery pitching with some purpose right there. And it's a bloop, center field, dunks in for a base hit. And Levy holds up at second. We have first and second, nobody out, already 1 in. Now stepping to the plate, Icy Hot Cohen. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out, 2 on. Isaac Cohen. Ground ball, third base, Polanski touches third, throws to first, got him, double play. And there's a throw to third. Safe at third, almost a triple play. Runner on third, 2 away, 2 strikes. Grazzi, line drive, base hit over the outstretched glove of Joe Polanski. And it's a 2-0 ball game after the Maury Grazzi clutch 2-out base knock. 2-0 Goblins. 2-out runner on for Shuadani. High line drive, left field, giving chase, and it gets over his head, and it gets all the way down to the park. In comes to score Victor Shrem. Shuadani makes the turn. He'll be in there easily for a 2-run home run. And it's 4-0 Goblins here in the third. Shuadani with a blast. Runner on first for Levy.
Hustle.
Ground ball, fielded by Richter, slings it across.
Go play golf.
Oh, and Richter couldn't hang on, and Natan Safdie makes the turn, play to the plate. Not in time. 5-0. Natan Safdie utilizing his legs, taking advantage of that errant throw that Mark Richter couldn't scoop up. It's a 5-0 game here in the third. Stepping to the plate, Jack Mosseri. Bottom 5 down 6-1. Here's Salem with second and third. Down by 5 runs. Getting late here early for Band of Brothers. And he walks him, and the bases are loaded for Barry Anteby. Down 6-1 with 2 out in the bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded, 2-away. Bottom 5, and B.A. pops it up. And he's there for the grab, and they strand him loaded. And waiting in the wings, Ralph Wamashama jogging off into the horizon. Here he comes back. Ralph. That was got to be a combined age.
Combined age of like 55 at least?
55. I was thinking like 200.
200, yeah.
Runner on third after that leadoff triple from Natan Safdie. And he hits one at the center field, and it is caught, and here's the tag. It's not in time, it's a sacrifice fly. And the throw to third is safe. Run comes in to score 7-1 with 1 out here in the 6th. Second and third, 1 away for Little Poppy, down 7-1 in the 6th. Band of Brothers down to their final 5 outs. Little Poppy, ground ball up the middle, gets through. Run comes in to score. Here comes Richter, play to the plate is not in time. 7-3, Little Poppy makes a huge turn at first, retreats back. 7-3 with 1 away. This game is very much for the taking. Line drive, base hit left field. Little Poppy comes in to score. It's 7-4, 3-run game. Here's Coney, runner on. Tying run suddenly on the on-deck circle. Line drive, base hit over the outstretched arm of Jack Mosseri, and the tying run steps to the plate. And it's low, and the bases are loaded. Tying run at first base. Go-ahead run at the plate. What a moment here in the play-in. The biggest at-bat of the season for Band of Brothers. Bases loaded. Down 3. 2 out. Sets. Line drive, left center field, coming on. Oh, and it gets by Natan Safdie! In comes 1. In comes Coney. In comes Hittery. And Salem's at third after tying it with a 3-run triple with 2 out. In the bottom of the 6th, we're knotted up at 7. And Barry Anteby, the veteran, with some redemption moment opportunity here. Runner on third. First pitch, line drive right at Danny, hit it on the screws. And we head to the 7th. We're knotted up at 7. And they came alive. And Grazzi hits a line drive left center field, base hit to lead off the top of the 7th. Nice way to respond. Now stepping to the plate, Victor Shrem. Runner on for Bill. Bill swings the first pitch, and he hits the gap into the right center field. It gets by him. In comes Cohen. Bill on his way to third. He's gonna score. Play to the plate, not in time. It's a 2-run home run for Isaac Bill Mizrahi as the Goblins reclaim the lead. And it's 9-7. What character for the Goblins after surrendering a 7-1 lead, and Bill comes through with his second blast of this game. Here's Manopla tying run at the plate, nobody out. Takes a called strike 1. Here's the pitch, ground ball, weakly hit. Fields looks him back, throws across. Off the bag! Everybody's safe! Tying runs are on, nobody out. Back-to-back errors. First baseman had his foot come off the bag. And now stepping to the plate, Albert Richter can walk it off with a home run, can tie it up with a ball in the gap. Still, nobody out. Hot shot, third. Touches third. No throw to first or second, but gets that first out. 1 away. Nice play, Jack Mosseri. Here's Little Poppy. Packs a punch, high fly ball, left center field, Safdie giving chase, makes the grab on the run. Runner tags, goes to third, 2 away. And the Goblins are an out away of advancing to the semis. Here's Joe Polanski, representing the last hope for the Band of Brothers. Blue parachute, base hit right field, and it is nicely cut off. Run comes in to score. Here comes Richter, play to the plate, not in time. They tied up at 9 on the RBI, 2 RBI double from Joe Polanski on a bloop down the right field line, and the Band of Brothers won't die. Once down 7-1, tied it up at 7, falls behind 9-7 in the 7th, and now they knotted up at 9, and now Haber at the plate with an opportunity to walk it off and send them to the semis. Tied up at 9, Haber with a base knock could send them to the semis. Takes a called strike 1. And he hits a base hit through the diving effort of Mosseri, and in comes Little Poppy, and the Band of Brothers walk it off as they mob him at home plate, and the Band of Brothers advance to the semifinals as they mob Louis Haber on the line drive through the left side. The Goblins squandered a 7-1 lead and a 9-7 lead, and the Band of Brothers are in the final
too much talking on the other side of the diamond.
What a game! Now we're here at game 1 of the semifinals, Costanzas versus the Lemonheads. Score is all knotted up at 2 in the bottom of the first. The bases loaded for Michael Mann. Sakal deals, and Mann hits one the other way, and it drops down for a base hit. Play to the plate is not in time. 2 runs come in on the 2-run bloop double from Michael Mann. The score is 4-2. Joey Hamway with second and third. 4 already in. It's a weak ball up the middle, and it somehow squirts through. In comes 1. In comes man number 2. And they're still going. It's 6-2 here in the first. Sakal at second.
We got 1 out.
Taub at first. 1 away. Deals a strike 3. Looking 2 away. Stepping to the plate, Morty Shrem. And he pops him up. Coming on, Dweck there for the grab. And just your typical 2 strikeout, 2 walk inning for Mark Cohen. Score has remained 6-2 as we head to the bottom of the second. Bases loaded, 1 away for Nessa Death. Ground ball, weakly hit, Fields comes home with it, and everybody's safe. It's 7-2. Harari trying to come home. Throw is a bit short, probably would have been safe anyway, even if he hung on to that. And the bases remain loaded. Stepping to the plate, Masselton. Score is 9-4 in the 5th. The Costanzas have the lead. Here's Sasson, and he walks, and the bases are loaded for Zool. Bases juiced. They're going to play 4 across. The veteran down 9-4 can make this a 1-run game with 1 swing of the bat. Count even at 2, bases loaded. Zool hammers it up the middle, off the glove. Fielded by Mann, touches second for the force on the sloppy second ricochet. And they get out of the jam, and they strand the bases loaded. Score remains 9-4 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Hidef. Hot shot, nicely gloved by Morty Shrem. Gets the easy out at third, 1 away. Masselton takes a called strike 2. Ground ball. Zool Fields touches second onto first. Double play. And they head to the 7th. And the Lemonheads have a big hill to climb. High fly ball. This could do it. And it dunks in for a base hit. Harari comes in to score as the Lemonheads keep passing the baton. It's 9-5. 9-5, 2-out runner on. Here's Tabelli. Ground ball. This could do it. Man, Fields, fires, got him! And there's game 1. Final score, 9-5. And the Costanzas are a game away of headed to the World Series. Now back here on field number 1, semifinals, Joe Hu versus Band of Brothers. It's 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Joe Hu fell behind here early, and it's 2nd and 3rd for Polanski, the hero of game 1, the man who tied it up at 9 with that double. Weak ground ball and a kicks foul. Here's Joe Polanski, fights one off the right side. Oh, and he bobbles, and Sakhal's there to cover. But they score 2 as we head to the top of the 2nd. Joe Hu in a hole. Unfamiliar territory as this undefeated team now down 2-0, and here's Bernie Pindek.
Joe Hu, baby.
And that one's hit on a line. Base hit. Falls in front of Little Poppy. And the tying runs are on first and second base. And Neil Schwecke steps to the plate with an opportunity to get Joe Hu on the board. 2 on, 2 out for Sakhal. Down 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Line drive, left center field, base hit. And that is cut off. Here comes Chunk. And Moshon holds up at 3rd, and Sakhal safe at 2nd. It's 2nd and 3rd, score 2-1 on the RBI double from Ray Payday Sakhal. And stepping to the plate, Seton. 2nd and 3rd for Leo Seton. Down 2-1. High fly ball, that may be trouble. Coming on, and it gets by him, he couldn't get there. Run comes in to score, and he holds up at 2nd for a 2 RBI double, and Joe Hu takes a 1-run lead. 4-0 game. Costanzas ahead. Bases loaded for Shabbat. Alco there for the grab. Here comes the out at the plate. Double play. Albert Cohen with the snag, and he pegs him out at home, trying to score, and the score remains 4-0. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Here's Jeffrey Dweck, still down 4-0. We're still in the bottom of the 1st. Line drive, base hit, right center field. In comes Sasson. Zool is held up midway. He retreats back to 3rd. It's 4-1 on the RBI base knock from Jeffrey Dweck. 1st and 3rd, 2 away for Harari. Smacks one to the right side, base hit. Zool comes in to score, it's 4-2. That double play now looming very large. 6-2 ball game after a home run. Hillary there for the grab. 3-run blast from Jack Mosseri on a controversial call, but it's 6-2 nonetheless here in game 1.
Hey, second base, let's go. 2 out.
1st and 3rd for Aaron Levy, 2 away in the 5th.
Good eye.
Takes up high, 1-0. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Run comes in to score. Cohen on his way to 3rd. He's gonna score. Aaron Levy rounds 3rd. And it's a 3-run blast for Aaron Levy. And it's 9-2 as Joe Hu is running away with game 1. The Costanzas went back to back to back, and it's 9-2 as well on this field. The Costanzas and Joe Hu both well in control. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner on 2nd. Polanski, weak ground ball short, fires, and he's off the bag. And the Banda brothers get on the board. It's 10-3 here in the 7th. Joe Hu, an out away of taking game 1. Pops him up to the infield. Sakhal there for the grab. And there's game 1. Joe Hu continues their undefeated season, and they're a game away of going to the World Series. Bases loaded, 2 out in the 4th, down 11-3. Here's Mystery. Takes inside, and he walks in a run. It's 11-4, and the Lemonheads are trying to mount a comeback. There's Morty Shrem with the bases loaded. Gets on top of it and hits one, and is cut off by Joe B. 1 comes in to score. Here comes Taub 2, and that ball trickles and goes out of play. It's 3-run triple for Morty Shrem, and it's 11-7. And because it went out of play, it's a grand slam, 11-8. Morty Shrem gets the Lemonheads back into this game. Bottom of the 2nd, no score here in game number 2. High pop. Foul grounds. Polanski giving chase. Makes the grab as he tumbles into the gate. Big out. Mosseri fails to deliver the run. Runner on third for Chunk. Takes a cold strike one. Shoots one to the right side. Dunks in for a base hit. And there's the game's first run. 1-0 Joe Who. Off the opposite field base hit from Isaac Chunk Antar. Here's Ovadia Moshon, 2 on, 2 out. Takes a cold strike one. Pops him up. Richter giving chase, maybe trouble, and it dunks in. Run comes in to score. It's 2-0 on the bloop by Moshon. And Warehouse is safe at third, and second and third, 2 away, 2 in. Bottom 5, 1 out. Here's Tower. Costanzas were up big, 12-3, but now it's... And the Lemonheads are threatening, and he walks in a run. It's 13-9, and now the tying run steps to the plate in misery. Spanks one the other way, and there's the grab 2 away. And it's catcher's interference off the glove of Masselton, and a run comes in to score. Wow, Masselton's glove touched the bat, and automatically the player is awarded first base, and the run comes in to score. What a turn of events. Just 1 away. High fly ball. Hidef coming in. There's the grab. Throw is there.
That ball 4?
And there's 2 away. Bases loaded. 13-10 for Sasson. Upstairs. And he takes a cold strike 3. Oh, Sasson was on his way to first. They thought the inning was extending, and he called him out on strikes. It's 13-10 as we head to the top of the 6th. Here's Zool, the leadoff walk off the new pitcher, Nessa Def, as Mark Cohen was moved to second base or short center field. Bold move by the Costanzas, putting the ball in Hidef's hands. Cold from the field, trying to get him to get the last 6 outs. Runner on first, down by 3. Here's Shabbat. Ness Hidef on the mound, and he walks him in the tying run, steps to the plate.
There you go.
Nowhere near the strike zone, and the bases are loaded. And their second pitching change of the inning. DT now on the mound. Hot shot up the middle. Fields bobbles. Safe at second, safe at first. Everybody's safe. Still nobody out. And it's 13-11. 13-11, bases loaded. Here's Sakal. Here's the pitch. Swings at a high pitch, hammers it, and it gets over the head. It's a fair ball. Here comes Sasson. Here comes Mala. Here comes Harari. And Sakal is in there for a grand slam. And the Lemonheads are going wild as they take the lead. Wow, what a blast from Joey Sakal. 15-13, 2 on. DT still on the mound. Hammers line drive right off the stomach, and he throws it into right field. In comes the runner. They take a 3-run lead as Morty Shrem continues to pile on. 16-13, bottom 6. Sasson takes upstairs, giving them a 5-run lead, an improbable 5-run lead. Ground ball off the glove. Cohen fields, throws, got him. Run comes in to score. And it's 17-13. It's a football score, 2 away. Here's Zool, the runner on third. Line drive right center field, and that splits the gap. Run comes in to score, 18. Zool, the veteran, on his way to third. He's there, and they're sending him home. Play to the plate is cut. Oh, and he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-run home run for Zool. And it's 19-13. First and third for Cohen. First pitch, chops it. Shrem goes to first. Run comes in to score, but the second out is secured. 19-15, 2-out runner on second for Dweck. First pitch, grounds. Shrem fields, fires, got him. And this series is headed to a game 3. It's a 5-4 lead for Joe Hu, and just now Jack Mosseri plates another. Make it 6-4 as Pindek comes in to score. High fly ball from Sakal, and little Poppy's there for the grab. We head to the top of the 7th, and Joe Hu is 3 outs away of punching their ticket to the World Series and continue their undefeated season, trying to go to 12-0. One more bad one, and the go-ahead run goes to first, but there's a called strike 1. And he walks him, and the bases are loaded for Albert Manopla. Bases loaded, 2 out, 6-4, top 7. Line drive. Schwecke there in the short hop, chunk there at second, and Joe Hu barely gets by and continues their dominant season as they're 12-0, and they go to the World Series. Joe Hu will be facing the winner of Game 3 between the Lemonheads and the Costanzas.